Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a little will it run video for you. This is a FL70 Freightliner, and it's been sitting for probably 15 years, I'd say.
Tag says 2001.
2001 on the tag. Looks like somebody was trying to rebuild these cylinders on this part and kind of left it. It's got a pretty nice setup on the back here. It's pretty seized up though. Tires are bald, but I think they still got air in them. The fronts do. And the cab. Comes with all these free tools. Snap-on at that. Let's see if we 236,000 miles on the clock. And they said that, yep, that's not much for a diesel. So they said the keys were in here somewhere, but we've been looking and we cannot find it. They said they threw the keys in here, said they were in the ignition, but we are not finding it. So we gotta find those, and they could be buried in here because they said kids and family have been coming in here playing around, so who knows what happened to them. But this thing has been sitting for a while, and I doubt that battery's any good, but it looks like the cable's pretty solid on it. Pretty beefy cables. Got a master shut off right there. Check this thing and see if it has any oil in it. Oh yeah, as Hamilton Farm would say, this thing's making oil. Throttle here.
Got A50s.
Look at this jerry-rigged thing. I believe this is your clutch right here. And that is empty. I believe we're working with a 12 valve Cummins here. We're gonna hook some power up to it, take the intake off, and see if we can spray some starting fluid down in it first. See if it will pop off. So we do have what looks like a manual lift pump here, but I don't think it's working. It might be, but it's kind of seized up feeling. I'm not feeling any fuel pressure. Let's see if we can hook some power to it. Over here, looks like we have some engine parts. Let's see if it's got water in it, actually. It's got a little. See if we can pop this intake boot off and from the top here. It's already a loosened turbo. Air filter looks pretty good in there. Let's see if that turbo spins. Oh yeah. Thing looks like it's in really good shape. I mean, it's a hair, but you know, it's a hair tough, but it's not bad.
Did you see a name on that turbo?
Yeah, it's a whole set turbo. But I think that's just because, you know, it doesn't have any oil going to it right now. Let's hook some power to this battery here. Alright, let's see if we got some power on that. Sounds like the starter's locked up. Could be why it was parked here.
Maybe.
Alright, I don't think we're getting enough power, so we're gonna hook this little BTO man jump starter to it. See if that does anything. Alright, go ahead and try it. We got movement in the starter now, so alright. Starter's not locked up. We just ain't got enough power. Alright, we got the van running. Maybe we have a little bit more juice. Let's try it now. It's still not enough.
We need some new batteries.
Alright, we'll get some batteries for it. Those cables are in really good shape. Pretty beefy too. These look like bigger than 2-aught cables. They're like some 1-aught. Check out them guys. That's like a. It looks like they took the winch cable and made a battery cable out of it. Yeah, we're gonna take all that stuff off and.
Oh, now I see what you're saying. This thing right here's in the way.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get these out of here. We might have to take this guy off. These are rough inside.
Right.
Alright, we got them suckers out of there. And we might be in luck. These looks like some pretty good batteries. Day code 318. That's a lot sooner than what we thought because it was registered in 2001. But it looks like somebody tried starting this thing in 2018. So we're gonna see if these will charge up and we'll be back. Looks like we got a tree growing going through the front bumper. Let's push the light out of the way. Alright guys, we are back on the Freightliner FL70. Unfortunately, the batteries did not take a charge, so we got some new batteries. But while we're waiting on getting those installed, let me give you guys a little bit of backstory on this machine here. I think it was parked in I believe around 10 to 15 years ago. Is what the people said. So this machine is one of my buddy's grandmother's ex-husband that passed away. So the guy passed away. She was left with all his belongings, and it was eventually towed over here, and it sat as she didn't know what to do with it. So during that time, the keys were either put inside the cab or lost, and that's why we're trying to start it without a key. And he said he's gonna look inside for the key, or she's gonna look inside for the key and see if she can find it. But so yes, this thing is a pretty awesome machine, and take a look on the inside here. So I'm guessing this is for the 2-speed rear axle or the PTO throttle. I could be wrong. You guys post in the comments what that is for. So it has a nice little CB radio, and yep. So alrighty, let's get these batteries connected and see if we can get it to turn over a little bit better. Hey buddy, you gonna help us fix it? Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to cut that tree. Got a sawzall. We can cut it real quick. It looks like the weight of the truck done smashed down on it.
Hey. Oh yeah, I think it's wedged in there. Let's screw onto the bumper. See that?
Let's see if we can get another saw on it, or we'll lift it up. We got a Big Daddy battery right here. These old batteries did not hold a charge whatsoever, unfortunately. Alright, I got some batteries hooked up. We're just gonna give it a try here. See if we'll spin over a little quick. Hold on. Alright, let's try this out. Give it a little, it wants to go though. Alright, we got a little fuel gauge tester right here. Let's see what we got.
It's clogged.
Try not to break it in there. What's it smell like?
Water.
Oh, really? Let's see that.
It's definitely water.
Well, that ain't good. Alright, I don't know what you're thinking, but that was a hydraulic tank back there. This is our diesel tank. So, let's see what we got going on. It's got some in it.
Is it clean?
Smells good too. Yeah, we're good to go on that. Got about a quarter of a tank. Alright, we're gonna try and put a little bit of this clutch fluid in here, see if we got any leaks. See anything leaking out anywhere?
No. Wouldn't move that around too much though.
Yeah. Alright, we'll top it off. Alright, we're gonna press the clutch and see. I think we got a leak right here. Oh yeah. That ain't good. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well.
Where's it
that ain't good. Alright, so this is our manual fuel shutoff. This is our fuel shutoff solenoid. So I'm not sure if you got to put 12 volts to that and it opens it, or if it's open without 12 volts on it. So I'm gonna hook the power probe up to that and test it. I don't feel like I'm getting any prime on this at all. So, oh wait. It's hard to tell. It almost seems like this lift pump might be broken, because it's really hard to say. So I'm gonna crack this and see if I'm getting any fuel up there first, and then I'm gonna hook the power probe to this and see if this solenoid works. Oh yeah, we got fuel coming there. Let me see if okay, yeah, that lift pump's working good. Sweet. Alright, so it's looking like our fuel shutoff solenoid is our problem. Alright, we got our power probe here. Let's put that there. And we're trying. I'm not hearing anything. You probably need to go and take that out actually and bypass it. throttle cable out of the way. There we go. I'm gonna take that top wires off. And there's our little plunger. And that thing felt like it's stuck in there. Alright. And now we're just gonna put this back here. So now when we go to shut the vehicle off, we'll just use the manual shut off for now. Put like a cable on it or something. That will bypass the electronic solenoid shut off. Alright, get this throttle bracket hooked back up, and we'll try and start it. Alright, fellas, here we go again. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, that was easy. Yes, sir. No smoke or nothing. Hit the gas a little bit. Yes, sir. That's blowing a little bit of. Rev it up just a hair more. Looky there. I knew this thing would crank. So now we're going to shut it off. Just hit that. Alright, let's see if it cranks up again. We didn't even use starting fluid on that, did we?
Back right up.
It's awesome. Let me see this. We probably should put the intake back on. Yeah.
See if the brakes sprayed up and all that.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna probably have to work on the clutch and let's get this intake tube back on. All right, y'all. We got some ghetto rig stuff here. We got us a copper wire going into the cab for a fuel shutoff. We got us a wire ran to the solenoid for our key. And so let's go ahead and see if this thing cranks up. I hit our master power.
Make sure it's in neutral.
And make sure it's in neutral, which it is. See if it starts. Starts right up. Like a champ. Test our steering here. No steering. Check our brakes. Ooh, I don't know about them brakes. Let's see if any of this stuff works. I think the PTO has to be on for this stuff. And I think we gotta have the key on for the PTO stuff, so yeah. And for our brakes, I think we gotta have power to the brake motor. But we got good oil pressure. Yeah, we got really good oil pressure. All right, let's see if our shutoff works. All right, shutoff works. So problems right now that we have is our clutch, which we need to move it out of here in order to fix the clutch line. And we have no brakes because we gotta send power to this brake motor in order to get basically hydraulic brakes, which also runs our power steering fluid. So I believe it has like a hydro boost system. And we are very low on power steering, so that might be part of it. But we have brake fluid. So, all right, let's see if we can work some of these things out.
You can go up to the top. Hold on 1 second. One second, I'll tell you when it's loose. Alright, that's it. Oh my God.
You got fluid on you?
Yep. Can you get it?
Yeah. This line shot. I can't pull it because it's on a bracket. Alright, got us a temporary line, 400 psi. Hopefully that works. Let's send it down.
You run it right down through there.
Can you see it?
No, you see my hand? I see it. I'm gonna need to be under here while I'm bleeding it too. If you want to go ahead and go put that on. Yeah.
It's only temporary if it works. If it doesn't work. Alright, so we had gotten it stuck in reverse trying to crank it over with it in gear, and so we just pulled it a little forward to pull it out of gear. And we're still working on this clutch, but it's giving us problems. The actual master cylinder is leaking, so we really need a new one. So right now it's just kind of just gonna let it run for a little bit. See if any of this stuff's. Well, this ain't gonna work with the PTO, but. Well, guys, I think this is gonna be the end of this video. It's getting a little late, and we can't seem to get the clutch working on it, so we can't drive it right now. But all the lights and everything are working on it. We actually got the key for it, so that's all working good. And now it cranks with the solenoid on the key. But yeah, you guys will see more of this in future videos, but it's gonna be the end of this video. So appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next video. Later.